Hey guys, welcome to today's video. Today we'll be doing a maths video and today's topic is bid mass. And for those who don't know what bid mass is, it's basically like the order of operations that we use for like multi-step equations. So for example, division, multiplication. Now let's move on to the three types of brackets. The fancy majestic ones are always third when solving an equation. The square long ones are always second when solving an equation. And now we have our original brackets that you'd see basically every day are always first when solving an equation. So this means that they are the innermost brackets in an equation. And now we'll move on to the main thing, which is what bond mass stands for. Bid mass. Because bond mass and bid mass, many people call it different. I think if I'm correct, some people even call it ped mass. But today we'll be focusing on bid mass. So the B stands for brackets. The I stands for indices, which is powers. The D stands for division. The M stands for multiplication. And by the way, these are the orders we do them in if we had an equation which contained, for example, division and subtraction. We do the division first, then we'd move on to the subtraction. So then addition and subtraction. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Question 1. Evaluate the expression. 80 minus 4 multiplied by 3 squared plus 2. So here we can see that we have 3 squared in the brackets and 2 in the brackets. Actually, positive 2 in the brackets. But first let's solve the exponent, which is 3 squared equals 9 plus 2, which equals 11. Now we have 80 minus 4 multiplied by 11. Which equals, actually first we need to do the multiplication, which is, so guys, the edited version of me, which is currently talking right now, is kind of a bit ahead. So sorry for the mix and match. But anyways, we know that multiplication comes first. So we'll do minus 4 multiplied by 11, which gives us minus 44. And then our last operation is 80 minus 44, which when we do the communal method is 7 minus 4 and 10 minus 4, which gives us 36. So we know it can't be 74, not 44, and definitely not 36. So our answer is 36. Question 2. Solve the following nested bracket problem. So here we see we have two types of brackets, and were previously discussed that the square ones come second when solving an equation and the innermost brackets come first when solving an equation, because otherwise how would we get on with the equation? So first let's solve our innermost brackets, aka the ordinary curved brackets, which give us 5. So once we've done that, we can see that in the square brackets we are left with the equation 2 multiplied by 5 divided by 100. Actually, not divided by 100. I think 100 divided by 2 multiplied by 5. Because if I did that, I'd be giving myself 0.1. But we want to arrive with an answer that's actually in the option. So 100 divided by, well, we know that 2 times 5 is 10. So 100 divided by 10. Now we can cancel the zeros. And then we're left by 10 divided by 1, which gives us 10. Now we know that B, 10, is the only option that matches our thingy. So blah, 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 blah. I love my gibberish. Oh, how beautiful it is, right? Well, now let's move on to question 3. 6 multiplied by 8 divided by 2 cubed plus 5. Here we can see we've been given the 4 operations: an exponent, an addition, and a multiplication, and a division. But first we'll solve our exponent, which will give us 8, and then multiply 6 multiplied by 8. But first we'll need to do 8 divided by 8. So new equation becomes 48 divided by 8 plus 5. So we can do division first, 6, and then add 5, which gives us 11. And it can't be 14, it can't be 8, and it can't be 53, leaving us with the only sensible option, 11. What is the answer to this question? 12 plus 48 divided by 6 multiplied by 3 minus 7. So here we can see we have all the 4 main operations here: multiplication, division, addition, subtraction. So first we'll start off with division. 48 divided by 6, which we know gives us 8. So let's make our equation 12 plus 8 multiplied by 3 minus 7. So now we should do the multiplication, which is 24. So we know 12 plus 24 minus 7. Now we need to do our addition, which gives us 24 plus 12, which equals 36, minus 7, 29. So now we have our answer. Not 35, not 1, and not 23. Answer is 29. Question 5. Simplify this expression. 5 squared minus 4 multiplied by 8 plus 12. Here we can see we have 4 different operations: the exponent, the minus, the multiplication, and the addition. So here we can do that 5 squared is 25, and then we can do minus 4 multiplied by 8 plus 12. But instead of doing this, we can simplify 4 multiplied by 8 to 32. So our final equation is 25 minus 32 plus 12. Now we are left with the minus and plus operation. But we know that we need to do the first. So now we can get 32 plus 12, which equals 44. And then we can do the difference between 25 and 32 is minus 7. So therefore our answer is 5. Now that was actually the final question. I thought we did more. But anyways, bye, and make sure to like and subscribe. Bye.